Hi everyone, my name is Jimena, and today I'll be exploring the topic of recreational sex through the lens of social exchange theory. Recreational sex, often referred to as casual sex, is a form of sexual activity primarily focused on pleasure, curiosity, or exploration rather than emotional intimacy or commitment. It includes acts such as kissing, touching, oral sex, and intercourse. This is a topic I chose because I've always been curious about the different ways it affects people. Like, does it empower individuals and promote self-exploration, or can it lead to emotional distress or social consequences? So, I want to analyze both the positive and negative impacts and see whether it affects everyone in the same way. To better understand this variation, I'll use social exchange theory, which is a sociological and psychological theory that helps explain how individuals make decisions based on weighing the perceived rewards and costs in their relationships and behaviors. So, according to Tulane University's School of Social Work, this theory emphasizes that people are rational decision makers who aim to maximize rewards and minimize costs in every interaction. Social exchange theory suggests that people evaluate the pros and cons of their actions and relationships. This concept is especially useful when analyzing human sexuality because it helps us understand behavior from the perspective of perceived benefits and potential risks. In Dr. Adobela's research from the Federal University of Technology in Nigeria, she explored how adolescents' sexual decisions are often shaped by their environment. Her study, which focused on Nigerian youth, found that young people frequently engage in transactional sex due to financial hardship, and that these behaviors can be understood using social exchange theory. According to her findings, individuals often make sexual choices based on the tangible benefits they might gain, like money, gifts, or social status. So, despite the potential emotional or physical risks. While her study focused on sub-Saharan Africa, the takeaway is universal. People engage in sexual behavior when the rewards, whether emotional or physical, outweigh the costs. So let's take a look at how recreational sex has been viewed in the past. In the 1920s, the rise of cars and entertainment like movie theaters allowed young people more privacy and mobility, giving them new opportunities to explore their sexuality. According to a 2012 review by researchers at the Kinsey Institute, this period marked a shift from formal courtship to more spontaneous and private interactions among emerging adults. In the 1960s and 70s, we saw a dramatic cultural shift with the sexual revolution, the rise of feminism, and greater access to birth control. College party culture and shifting norms made recreational sex more accepted, especially among young adults. According to the same Kinsey Institute review, these societal changes significantly increased the visibility and frequency of casual sexual encounters among youth. However, religious institutions during this time, particularly in Christianity, continued to promote abstinence and uphold the idea that should only occur within marriage. This created a conflict between emerging social norms and traditional moral teachings. Using social exchange theory to analyze this period, we see that the perceived costs, such as social stigma, religious guilt, and lack of contraceptive access, often outweighed the perceived benefits. This explains why many people avoided casual sex or kept it a secret, even if they were curious. So, fast forward to today, and recreational sex is much more normalized in American culture. According to the Kinsey Institute review, roughly 60 to 80% of college students report having participated in at least one hookup. The influence of dating apps like Tinder and Bumble has played a major role in making casual sex more accessible and socially accepted. Religious attitudes have also shifted, and according to a 2020 study by the Pew Research Center, about half of US Christians now believe that casual sex between consenting adults is either sometimes or always acceptable. This marks a significant change from past generations. Media portrayals have also helped shape public perception. Excuse me. Television shows like Euphoria, as well as viral social media content, often depict casual sex as fun, empowering, or even expected. Um, and according to the Kinsey Review, these portrayals not only reflect societal attitudes, but actively shape young people's beliefs and behaviors through what psychologists call sexual scripts. Applying applying social exchange theory to the modern context, we see that the rewards of recreational sex, such as pleasure, empowerment, exploration, and convenience, are often seen as outweighing the costs. Um, and improved sexual education, easier access to contraception, and reduced stigma mean that people are more likely to engage in casual sex without fear of major consequences. And it's not always a positive experience. And according to the American Psychological Association, many young adults report feeling regret, confusion, or emotional dissatisfaction after hookups, especially when expectations aren't clearly communicated. And this highlights that while the perceived benefits might outweigh the cost for some, others may experience unexpected consequences that change their internal calculus. Social exchange theory offers a valuable framework to understand how people make sexual decisions. Historically, the high social and emotional costs associated with recreational sex made it less common or more hidden. Today, changing values and cultural norms have shifted the cost benefit balance in favor of more open and accepted casual sexual behavior. Looking ahead to the next 5 years, I think we'll continue to see greater openness, but also a growing awareness about the emotional side of these encounters. People may start emphasizing boundaries and communication and emotional safety as part of their decision making. In 100 years, our understanding of intimacy might be completely different with advancements in stuff like virtual reality, artificial intelligence, and digital relationships. The very definition of recreational sex might evolve. Social exchange theory will likely remain useful because at the core, it's about how humans seek meaningful, beneficial, and rewarding interactions. Yeah. Thanks for listening.